and welcome back to the Abundant Living University. I'm your host, Glenn Ullman. So I don't really know what the title of this video should be other than, boy, we worry about a lot of things. I was at a conference recently for 2,000 independent financial advisors in Washington, and Fareed Zacharia, who, if you haven't seen it, does a great program, 10 o'clock on the East Coast on CNN. It's called The Global Public Square. Fareed was born in India, immigrated here with his family when he was in his late teens, and ended up going through our education system and has a PhD in economics from Harvard. So he was talking about debt loads in the United States, the economy, and one of the financial advisors in the audience got up and raised his hand and said, well, isn't it horrible that we have 85% debt to GDP, debt to the size of our economy? And at this rate, isn't it true that we're going to be at 150% debt to GDP in the next 10 years? And doesn't that mean that we'll cease to be a world power? And the beauty of that comment, of course, is that we all hear it. We hear it on Fox, we hear it on CNN, we hear it on the blogosphere. We see it everywhere. And Fareed gave an incredible, detailed historical look at the British Empire. So the British Empire from the early 1800s all the way to 1946 was the preeminent world power. The sun never set on the British Empire. And I didn't know this until a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, the British Empire in the mid-1800s, in the midst of the Industrial Revolution, had a debt to GDP of well over 150%. Did Great Britain collapse in the mid-1860s? No, it just got stronger. And Fareed's comment is, things don't go in a straight line. Just like the British never could have imagined that first the steam engine, and then factories, and later on electrification would change the course of growth. And ultimately it's growth that propelled their economy forward, just like growth propels the United States. So, two things. One is, just because they say it doesn't make it true in the blogosphere. And the second thing is, tune into this great program. It's always thought-provoking. As always, interested in your comments, and good to be back.